The heck do you mean by that?
Like I said, I'm hunting.
There's the gunshot. It's go time!
Show me what you're ready.
Animo test 6308. Absorption test. Animo height.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Let's search the place and see where they hid the crystal.
Goodness, how the world has changed.
Not a single piece in here. A key and a card? Hold on to the card for now. As for the key, makes sense if you think about it. Hoarding crystal is dicey business right now, so they'd want to keep their stash well hidden. Sure. There's nothing here. This ice. No, this ice is fresh. Probably put here to keep people out. 2 safeguards in a row. Must be quite the hoard. No problem. It hasn't formed for long, so this Sure enough, there's a path. Traveler, let's go. On reflection, that was a risky move I made back there. Diving headfirst into a suspicious cave isn't how an experienced hunter should operate. But it had to be done. Too many people need this crystal.
Stay back!
Wait, what? How are their gang members here too? Not just yet. Not until we know what's going on. Looks like there are 2 groups over there. I'll need to use my scope to see.
I said stay back! All of you!
Hey, cool it. I told you. Turn around and walk away.
Not a chance! Anyone who finds treasure out in the wild gets a share of it. Old Sire's rules. These Myla family will get their fair share for Old Sire's sake, but the rest, we've earned it! You think you could just show up here and expect us to walk away empty-handed?
They're arguing over how to split the loot?
Oh, you think you've hit the jackpot, huh? All you've managed to do is... Bet you tried to get in, but failed, didn't you? You ain't getting nothing.
So what? We found this place first. There's gotta...
Old Sire is dead. Or were you hoping Zmi would pick up where he left off? Huh? You didn't think so.
What about Lady Voronina? You saying you're not scared of her either?
Oh,
Look, the only reason any of us are able to get by in this ash heap they call Snezhnaya is because of Old Sire. He put the rules in place for a reason, and times have been tough for everyone. I get that. But if you break the rules, you can bet your life that Lady...
All right, so we're doing this...
Don't you dare try anything.
Stop! You really want to...
We're all playing the same game, so don't take me for a fool. I know you left some men behind to seal the cave entrance. You never meant to let us get out alive. If it wasn't for these explosives, you'd have offed us already! We weren't the ones who stopped playing nice first. Didn't think you'd go this far for these antiques. But it looks like they'll sell for a lot more than I thought. And we want our share!
Antiques? Sell them? You short-sighted fools. You're the reason we're always getting trapped.
Oh, save it! You gonna make a deal?
Looks like we've run into another bunch of crooks robbing crooks. Valuable antiques, apparently. Fey gangs are known to smuggle that kind of stuff. We can't just hand antiques out to the villagers directly, though. We'll have to find a way to trade them in for Mora. But that, I can work with. Leave this to me. Go, Tagarin.
Show me. What? We got company?
Converge. test 6308. Absorption test. Stand clear. Swirl. Mark 2.
Cover me!
Drat! Leave him be. We took care of the guys outside. If he wants to call for backup, he'll have to go back to base. Let's go take a look inside. Antiques was right. None of this is from the present era. I don't know much about these ancient artifacts. If you're curious, I know a guy in the Rokot who's a bit of an expert about this kind of stuff. Maybe this thing clearly isn't going anywhere. But with this barrier blocking the way, we can...
Shadow Realm barrier device detected. With the right access card, it may be possible to unlock it.
An access card? Wait, that card we found earlier. What just happened? The Shadow Realm. So this card and the items here, they're both connected to the Shadow Realm? Looks like we'll need to find an expert to figure out how to use these things. Everything else aside, at least the way's open. Still, if they knew they'd need this to clear the way, why leave it with the lookout outside? And then seal the cave entrance? Clearly this card is... I just wonder why they'd exercise this much caution over a bunch of antiques. Guess we'll just have to head inside and take a look. We can study this... What is it? It's clearly not from this era either. Is this one of the antiques? Nothing else around here looks that... we gotta make this hunt... I remember now. Not long ago, a Fey gang was going around buying up blueprints from the Bielitsar's time. I thought they might be worth some cash, so I swiped one to take a look. Pretty sure the drawing on the... Not sure. All I remember is that since the Fey gangs value this... It's so warm. Some sort of furnace, maybe?
Huh. Looks like the intel was good. A prototype Kresnik's torch. Tech from that age is what the big boss needs.
Tagarin, don't move.
Smart choice if you ask me. See what I'm holding? I grabbed that numbskull's detonator during the commotion back. Now, the moment I let this thing—
So you came right back here without calling for backup?
Shut it! My men were wiped out, and I lost the access card. The boss will have— I'm not leaving without that card! That and this equipment— Don't tell me you're after this tech. Get it? Some other group sent you, huh?
You're overcomplicating this.
Don't play games with me. After the old man died, the High Table decided we'd outlived our usefulness. Nowadays, we risk our necks digging stuff up in the Shadow Realm.
Tagarin?
What the?
Down means to prepare to attack. Sit is staying put.
Who sent you? Who are—
No one. I'm just a hunter. So it's a prototype Kresnik's torch? Well, it gives off light and heat like a furnace. It really is unique. I've seen a lot of crystal-powered furnaces, and this one is stronger than any of them. It can warm up this whole area. This place makes a perfect shelter. I'll bring all the villagers at risk of freezing over here. Much easier than handing out crystal. This looked touch and go for a while. But in the end, it was a successful hunt. Oh, I'm sure that if we kept following the trail, we could end up accomplishing something pretty money. But I'm also sure that would involve pointing my gun at more people along the way. And honestly, that's not what I'm about. Question for you. What do you think is the difference between a hunter and an adventurer? With the sprawling wilderness before them, a hunter turns back after catching their prey. But an adventurer always goes that extra step further. So, I'll let you hold on to that access card and any weapon parts we find here. You're the most famous member of the Adventurers Guild after all. Money, of course. Anyway. Turns out there's another exit here. I only noticed it when we were escorting the villagers over. Might be useful when you're in a hurry. We did good today. Thanks for all your help. Pleasantries aside, here's your payment, so please...
Don't mind me. I won't be around much longer.
I know I'm right. Dogs have their... I really want to try the sled, but Dad won't let me.
Yeah. This pedestal looks interesting.
Well, for starters, I can definitely confirm that it's Shadow Realm technology. Hey there, I'm Trapeznikov, a friend of Alosha's.
Remember when I said I was gonna bring someone I know from the Rokot? So anyway, the pedestal.
Looks to me like some sort of device for browsing information, but you need the right access to unlock it.
Establishing user permissions.
Looks like we can use this pedestal to look.
Great. Mysteries.
This access card of yours is really quite something, Traveler. It activated this. I expect we'll need to unlock the relevant clearance first, though. I bet it involves the symbols. You want me to teach you? I'm afraid my knowledge is rudimentary at best, but I'll do my best to answer.
Change of tactics. Switch mode! Light him up!
Not good. Fall back.
Mind the rhythm. Need a refill. Time to catch my breath. Gotta recharge! Ah. How do I get out of this?
So you've chosen
Gotta recharge!
taking cover. You thought I was gonna miss it.
Change of tactics. Mind the rhythm. Need a refill. Change of tactics. Light him up!
Taking cover.
How do I get out of this?
Fall back.
Change of tactics. Mind the rhythm.
Taking cover. Fall back. You don't scare me.
Gotta recharge!
Can't take much more. Aim for the head, point.
Reload!
Taking cover.
Charge! I'm in over my head.
Give me a few.
Reload! Frag out!
Gotta reload. Front line, disengage. Can't take much more.
Need a refill. Gotta recharge. Switch mode. Mind the rhythm.
Can't take much more.
Frag out.
Fall back. Can't take much more. Give me a few. Not good. Battle is on. Front line, disengage.
Change of tactics.
Getting dicey.
Back in business. Reload! Demolition time!
Craft the advantage.
I'm in over my head. Reload! Light him up! Light him up! Charge! Back in business.
Can't take much more. Taking cover. Can't take much more.
Switch mode! Gotta recharge! Light him up!
Front line, disengage. Fall back.
I'm on my last legs now. Gotta recharge! State number 2. Mind the rhythm. Frag out! Frag out! Frag out! Switch mode!
Can't take much more. You scare me.
Gotta recharge! Light him up!
What was that? Front line, disengage.
Light him up! Need a refill! Reload! Nice. Frag out! State number 2. Gotta recharge! Charge!
Can't take much more.
Demolition time! Change of tactics. Gotta recharge! Reload!
You've got nerve.
Need a refill. Need a refill.
Add Astra.
I like to drink on occasion. Any and every occasion. Good one.
Maybe I should take off my hat and let the snowflakes fall onto my face. I feel like that would be really refreshing.
Hello there. How can I help? Ah, sure thing.
It's a familiar story. I've had similar experiences. Although Snezhnegrad doesn't deliberately delay or withhold relief, Those first few days of waiting for help are always the hardest. It's a fundamental contradiction. If emergency relief can't be delivered in time, what's the point in even calling it emergency relief? Not necessarily. I think there's a good chance that Kresnik Crystal from Stratomeros will start flowing into the market. When we resolve Stratomeros' energy issue, it's like we open the floodgates. A huge backlog of crystal is now available to the townspeople. There's no way they can use. A lot of them will probably stockpile it and slowly work their way through. Probably a good idea, since energy prices are only going to keep rising. But there will always be people who urgently need Mora. Exactly. At the current prices, selling crystal is an easy way for an ordinary person to make a fortune. Hey boss, how much do I have left in my account?
1 second, let me check. So, you're...
Yeah. I don't know if I have enough, so I'll chip in a little extra and buy as much as I can afford. No, it's fine. You're new to Snezhnaya, and you have your own living expenses to worry about. Besides,
here's your Mora. See what you can find at the market. But I doubt...
Yeah, well, can't hurt to take... Let's see... Huh?
Oh, Alosha, and... Hello.
I didn't realize you two knew each other. Yeah, I take on some odd jobs in the city to supplement my hunting income. Sometimes I work as a cleaner or prop hand at the theater where Odette is one of the big stars, so I've met her a few times. When the weather's as bad as this, it's better for a hunter to adapt than to keep looking for game.
Yes, and we sometimes need extra help.
Wait, why is the atmosphere so awkward? I thought things went pretty smoothly in Svietlolaidovka. So, what brings you here, Miss Odette? Looking for some new props?
No. After I got back to the theater, I couldn't stop thinking about the situation in Svietlolaidovka. It bothered me so much, I couldn't focus on my dancing. So I decided I'd come here and see if there's anything I can do. You too. I didn't feel comfortable expressing my true opinions in front of the Harbingers. Not least because ordinary Fatui like me don't even know what Project Stuja is all about. Without knowing the full picture, I can't make sense of it. And at some point, if things aren't making sense to me, I can't just keep going along with it.
So many people feel the same way. They wish they could do something, but all kinds of reservations hold them back. Explains why groups like the Roadcott are springing up to...
Yes. Well, that's one option. But there are risks to consider with organizations like that. The Fatui does not encourage their activities.
Right, because things can get out of hand, and it's hard to hold the right people.
Sandrone said Odette was on track to inherit the title of the Fair Lady. If so, she'll be able to find out what Project Stuja is really about. Still, it's probably a little soon to ask her about that.
What's on your mind? I think we can both agree that no matter which side you're on, it can't stop you from doing the right thing. Where there's a... I know what Rosaline did while she was abroad. You made the right decision, so no hard feelings. So, what's your plan?
Oh, we were gonna buy some Crystal. I heard there's some on the market right now.
Funny. I had the same idea. In that case, let me pay. I can claim it back as mission expenses. The real issue here is that government relief is behind schedule. Surely it makes more sense for the state to cover these costs than for us to pay out of our own pockets.
True. It's a huge expense after all.
Let me see. I'll take it all, please. And I'll be needing a receipt. Right. Choose mission budget under the expense category, but be sure to specify emergency rescue operation in the description. Let's book this train. Regulations say that if we need to transport Kresnik Crystal during Project Stuja, extra carriages can be added one... that should do it. The train will be escorted to its destination by Fatui guards.
This is my first time seeing you handle Fatui affairs, Miss Odette. It seems you're as skilled an officer as you are a dancer.
You flatter me. It's only because I've been doing both my whole life.
Anyway, I bet you've been non-stop today, am I right? Any idea how Paimon's doing?
What's wrong? Who's Paimon?
His travel buddy. Hasn't been feeling well.
Sounds like she's important to you. I can't believe you've been dealing with this on top of everything you've been doing to help the people of Snezhnaya.
I've got nothing going on right now, so I'll join you. I want to see how she's doing.
May I come too? I have some candy that someone gave me back in Svietlo-Lidovka. Plus, I know a little bit about relieving cold symptoms.
All right then, let's go. I still don't know what the deal is between these two, but at least the tension seems to have vanished. A good sign, hopefully.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Maybe I should take off my hat and let the snow...
Hello. Sorry, but there's a sick person recovering in this room.
What happened?
Oh. Please, excuse me. Are you the Traveler? Could I take a quick look at your Adventurer Handbook? Master Child said I should verify your identity. Ah, it's really you. Sorry for the inconvenience. We're under strict orders from Master Child to keep this room well guarded. At the same time, we can't interfere with Podvoye Restaurant's business. That would only seem all the more suspicious and draw unwanted attention to this room. Besides myself, a few of my colleagues are stationed in and around the restaurant, in plain clothes, of course.
I didn't expect such a high standard of protection.
Well, Master Child handpicked us for this special assignment. We're not about to let anything go wrong. Anyway, I won't keep you any longer. Please, head inside.
Hi, I'm Odette. The Traveler and I crossed paths a few times.
Another friend from the Fatui, huh? You're practically a mem- Paimon's definitely on the mend. We should be back to our It's just...
I have just the thing.
Whoa! What's this? Is that...
All keen observations. You're right. This is called Cor Ignis. Whenever I've caught a cold in the past, I found I
Awesome! Your name...
Looks like she's in pretty good spirits. That's a relief. Any progress with your investigation yet? No surprises there, I'm sure. They're not likely to let anything slip. The Rokad, huh? Let me think. Members of the Rokad keep their true identities hidden, but... I think there might... Leave it with me. Meet me at the Korolyevsky troop.
Would anyone like a drink?
Paimon will have... enough with the secret chat, you two. Let's catch up properly in a minute. Paimon wants to know everything. It'll be kind of like tabletop troop. No reason why listening to a story can't be an adventure. The boss is gonna give Paimon a copy of the latest newspaper to read. That should keep Paimon...
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
young people these days.
Squall and Fury.
Ah, you made it. I've got some tickets, and I managed to set something up with the Rokot. It'll have to wait until after the show, though. Happy to stay and watch? I doubt you've seen the Korolyevsky troupe on stage. Pleasure.
Please present yourself for a routine inspection in accordance with theater regulations. Thank you.
Is that guy with the Fatui? Looks like he's waiting for something.
Okay, all done.
What's up? Everything okay? Snezhnaya's business and political leaders are always passing through here, so it makes sense that security's tight. Still, it's a little unusual to see the Fatui's Armory Palace guard here. You saw him, right? The guy right at the back. Strong, silent type. His name's Valeri. He's part of the Special Assignments Battalion, but I only ever see him here for one thing. To look for a guy named Mitya. Supposedly a researcher, though he never seems to put much time in at the office. The theater is one of his favorite places to hang out when he's playing hooky from work. But that's not for us to worry about. What do you think? Oh, the one in Fontaine? I hear it's like... myself, though. Here we are, just in time. Sorry, coming through.
Ugh. If you're gonna show up late, keep your mouth shut.
What's his problem? Whatever. No point arguing with people like that.
Look, there she is. That's who I'm introducing you to later. She's the lead singer of the troupe, Vodyanitsa. This leads directly to the green room. They're expecting us. Vodyanitsa will be waiting for us there. Hey there. Excuse me.
Ugh! Can you believe it? I am so mad right now. Come in!
Oh, it's you two.
Huh? You know each other? Oh, wait. Is this who you were telling me about? The one you met yesterday and couldn't stop thinking about?
I never said that.
Yes, you did. Why are you denying it? It was right before I went on that rant about the moody factory owner. Oh, I remember it so clearly.
Might I ask what brings you two here?
Oh, I just brought him here to see the show. And when it finished, so I thought I'd try my luck. See if we could get the chance to...
You work here. You, of all people, ought to know that's against the rules. It's not what the...
Oh, what's the big deal? Come on, don't be shy. I can give you an autograph. You can take a picture too if you want.
Do as you please. I finished all my shows for the day. I'll leave you to chat.
I wasn't making that stuff up, you know. Odette's just too proud to admit it. She thinks very highly of you.
We're good. Odette's out of earshot. I'll lock the door. Confidentiality, of course. The Rokot is very strict on that.
Whoa, Alosha! Not out loud! Not with an outsider here!
Relax. I've taken care of it.
The President's reply sent this morning. Wait, so he's been approved to join?
You told me last night that you wanted to get intel from the Rokot. Unfortunately, but ever since you set foot in Snezhnaya, we've been working together. Everything about you is perfectly in alignment with what we're trying to achieve in the Rokot. So I wrote a letter to the President explaining your situation, including just the... Of course, it's still your decision whether you want to join or not. We'll respect your choice.
Well, assuming Odette was telling the truth and she didn't misjudge you, I guess we don't need to worry about you blowing our cover. Still, you gave me a real fright. I didn't know that's why you came looking for me. So, that stuff you said about admiring my performance, was that just because Odette was here? Did you actually mean it? Now you're talking. That's what I like to hear.
Anyway, let me give you a quick rundown of how things work. Like I said, the Rokot is a covert organization, and we hide our identities. Members typically don't meet in person or even know each other's identities. This helps us maintain a high level of independence, and because of this, members are basically free to decide their methods without constraints, so long as the outcome of any activity doesn't violate the organization's principles.
After all, we don't have any ostensible contact with each other. This way, if anything goes wrong, no one else will be implicated.
Beyond the freedom to choose how you operate, it's also your choice whether to act at all. We have plenty of members who have yet to take any action. In short, joining the Rokot in and of itself won't place any... There's a code of conduct you can read if it interests you. But basically, as long as you don't plan on using your anonymity...
I tried reading it 5 or 6 times. Never made it all the way through. Even the most lackluster script makes for more interesting reading.
Great. Then I'll go grab an official application form.
Well, Alosha has this pet dog, you see. His name's Tagarin, and this one time, Alosha brought him backstage. Tagarin took quite a liking to me, so I played with him for a little bit and fed him some treats. Then, the Rokot was out on a mission one day, and even though we were all in disguise, Tagarin recognized me right away.
Just a coincidence, really. We didn't report it to the higher-ups, though, to avoid, like... my job at the theater, for instance. I really... By the way, what were you complaining about just before we came in?
Everything did not go okay. That's why I was so mad. I tried to make... but he wouldn't take the bait. And then he started complaining. He said he didn't appreciate his second-rate seat in the stalls because he usually gets a private box. I mean, what did he expect? Everyone knows that if you want a box seat, you buy a ticket well in advance. But instead, he sends me a letter. I had to juggle things around just to get him a half-decent seat, hoping he would appreciate the gesture enough to share some information.
Yeah, meeting Chuganov in person has definitely... Oh, you probably don't know who we're talking about, do you? Chuganov was that older guy you were sitting next to today. I'm sure he didn't make a great first impression on you either.
To the citizenry, he's a family man and a kind boss. But our interactions with him tell a very different story. It's one thing to ask for a favor, but he acts like it's his right. He always expects special treatment. Take the ticket situation, for instance. I've actually gotten him a private box in the past. But not only was he not even grateful, now he's acting like I've sold him short this time. Not to mention that he's never paid... And another thing, if he's such a big family man, why doesn't he bring his wife and daughter to see the show once in a while? I've never seen them here, not...
Calm down, Vodyanitsa. If you won't do it the easy way, we'll have to try. But first things first. Form. Go ahead.
Looks like I'll need to make a few little... Alright. Now that we're officially Rokot comrades, recently, we've done some recon work at the Iskra manufacturing plant, which pretty much confirmed that their energy consumption is way beyond the legal limit. All we need now is some direct evidence to present to the Vetcha, so we can demand that they shut the plant down.
That way, the Kresny Crystal can be allocated to where it's needed most.
I was hoping he might let slip during one of our chats, but he's too tight-lipped. We'll have to find another way. I'm meeting another regular theater-goer tonight. Mitya.
But Valeria's here too, and he's probably looking for Mitya, so he may end up being a no-show.
Don't you worry. He must know how to dodge Valeri, or Mitya is a renowned energy expert. Although we can't get any direct evidence of the excessive energy consumption at the plant, we can accidentally let the information slip to him. The authorities should take someone like him seriously. So if he starts raising questions about... Also, we're not allowed on site, but he has clearance. Yeah, so that's the other thing we're trying to figure out. Though I think we're far less likely to... Still, I hear that Mitya is a bit of a chatterbox. So, who knows? Maybe if we catch...
What do you think? Sound like something worth your time?
Okay, in that case, you guys find a seat somewhere nearby. Pretend you're a couple of buddies there to eat, and keep... He's a huge fan, so I doubt he'll have his guard up around me. But you two need to be convincing.
Sure. Don't worry. We'll make a believable pair of buddies.
Perfect! You've sold me already. Now, help me tidy this room up a bit before we head out.
Okay. What?
Everything! Test 63... A moonlit night for all.
Observe. Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe. Night falls.
Stand with me. I'll settle this. Animo hypostasis emulation. Animo test.
3 moons converge. Surge.
Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark? Be silent. To dust. Night falls.
Dissipate. Out of my way. Enhanced Animo Module 75. Stay clear. Absorption test.
A moonlit night for all. Whoa.
Close your eyes. To dust. Be silent. Observe.
strong. Lightning, a new moon rises. Surge. Swirl, Mark 2. Animo test.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe. Be silent. Night falls.
Stand with me. I'll settle this. Wane, 3 moons converge. Stand clear. Animo test 6308. Enhanced animo mod.
Observe. Be silent. Do you fear the dark? To dust. To dust.